So about that last video where people got mad about me saying you can be Christian and pagan at the same time, it's funny because most of the people raging in the comments didn't actually watch the video. They just read the title, got offended, and boosted my algorithm. So thank you for the free engagement. Welcome to Debated. But let's talk about what they missed. When I said you can be Christian and pagan at the same time, people jumped to defend Christianity like it was some eternal, unchanging truth. But here's the thing, the term paganism, as we know it, didn't even exist when Christianity started forming. In the 1st century CE, paganus just meant villager, rural person. Only by the 4th century did it start meaning people who still worship their old gods instead of converting to our Savior Jesus Christ. It was basically an insult of the city Christians used for country folks who kept their traditional religions. By the Middle Ages, pagan got applied to all the non-Christians, automatically branding them as idol worshippers of false gods. So when people call my take unchristly or accuse me of devil indoctrination, they're just echoing centuries-old propaganda. The same logic that justified witch hunts, the same logic that got Jesus crucified. Whenever a system wants to look superior, it silences the radicals, the dissenters, the ones who think differently. Here's what I actually believe. The deeper you go into any faith, the more you find perennial truths. The same mystical core shows up everywhere, which is why pagan philosophy inspired Christian theology in the first place. Plato had a bigger influence on Christianity than most of my haters would ever admit. Early Christians even praised righteous pagans, and let's not forget, Christianity itself is a syncretic religion. If it hadn't borrowed and adapted from polytheist traditions, it would have stayed a tiny sect of Judaism. So no, Christianity isn't pure, universal, or untouched like the Virgin Mary, who herself mostly wasn't that much of a virgin as we interpret today. It's a patchwork like every religion is. That's not a bad thing. That's literally how religions evolve. But that's why people got so angry at my video, because admitting this means admitting their faith is one path among many, not the only path. So once again, thank you for the rage commenters. You didn't prove me wrong, you just proved my points.